A Taste of Crimson. This is the cocktail for episode 2 of season 3 of The Wheel of Time. Title of the episode is A Question of Crimson. Title of this cocktail is A Taste of Crimson. Let's dive in on how to make this cocktail that you are sure to enjoy while you watch your next episode of Wheel of Time. Wow, that was quite the ascension to the throne. And we're going to factor that into the cocktail that we're designing for season 3, episode 2 of The Wheel of Time, A Question of Crimson. The cocktail we designed for this episode is called A Taste of Crimson, and we're going to build it right into a glass. So for this, you need a tall glass or Collins glass. This one has a gold rim on it to represent the crown of Andor. Into this glass, we're going to place 2 cubes of ice, or in this case, 2 balls of ice, because they melt slower and don't dilute the drink as much. First ingredient we're going to use is 1 ounce of Four Roses bourbon to represent the rose petals that we see scattered when Queen Morgause visits the White Tower, and also the blood and things that we see throughout the episode, including in the cold opening. Next, to add some of the bitter notes, because Rand and Moiraine are talking at the end about the One Power, and the male half of the One Power, and he talks about it being sweet and bitter, and Moiraine says you need to enjoy both and learn how to control both so you know which is which. So for that, we're going to add 1 ounce of Amaro. This is the Averna Amaro. And this also adds a bit of darkness to the drink. Now we're going to give this a quick stir. The next ingredient, to further represent blood and the red aja, we are going to include 1/2 ounce of grenadine. Now this grenadine, we are actually going to use the bar spoon and layer it to the bottom. Just let this sit for a moment, and that's going to allow the darkness to layer above the red. So we're going to have the red symbolizing blood and the red aja and the rose petals. Then we have the darkness for the darkness of the world, for the black aja, and all the questions and chaos that abound. So here you can see there's a bit of a delineation starting there. At this point, we're going to toss in some gold flakes to represent the Lion Throne. We are trying to maintain the separation in this, so we're going to pour our club soda, our next ingredient, down the bar spoon so we don't agitate the cocktail too much. Now we can see the cocktail has a layered effect where we get the clear water of life up at the top, we get the darkness layered down below, and then we get the red layer at the bottom. The longer we leave this sit, the more they're going to separate and layer out properly. Now again, the garnish for this cocktail to represent the Queen of Andor, the red and the gold, is going to be a strawberry rolled in gold flakes. And here we have a taste of crimson. Cheers. We can leave it like this, where you can sip through the light flavored section of the cocktail and then get into the bitter, darker section and then have the beautiful red sweetness at the bottom. Or, as we're supposed to do, according to Moiraine, is embrace both the bitter and the sweet so we can tell what they are and hold on to them together. So for that, we can take this, give it a quick stir. Here we can see the gold flakes flicking through. The whole cocktail has gone crimson, and now we can actually taste a taste of crimson. It's bubbly, it's effervescent, it's light. It's got a nice subtle sweetness to it. You get the bitter of the Amaro coming through as well. You get the earthy tones and the rich oaky tones from the bourbon. A fantastic cocktail. This is very well balanced. The perfect cocktail to sip on for season 3, episode 2, A Question of Crimson. We have blood, we have bitterness, we have roses, we have gold, we have red, we have black, we have all tied in together. Cheers. Have a fantastic night, everyone. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I hope you enjoy episode 3, season 2 of The Wheel of Time, and let me know what you think of this cocktail. Have a great night.